hopeless.
Don't give up now.
Well, I think maybe I would be able to get this stuff done if you weren't so distracting.
What do you want?
I brought you something. I think you'll find it very enlightening.
I knew her as Sandra McIntyre. I've been searching for that woman for 10 years.
With the article that said that she committed arson?
More than that, she killed my wife.
It must be some kind of mistake.
Tell it to my dead wife.
Why would she do it? For what reason?
Passions run high when it comes to family.
Family?
Your Sam was my Evelyn's daughter.
Are you saying that Sam murdered her own mother?
Sam, I guess you know her as, just showed up one night, searching for her mother. Evelyn was nearly as shocked as I was.
Your wife never told you she had a daughter?
That baby was a mistake. An embarrassing reminder of a life that Evelyn just walked out of, wanted to have nothing more to do with.
It didn't bother you that your wife just abandoned her daughter?
It was none of my business. All that happened long before Evelyn and I fell in love. Her past didn't matter. So she tried to put Sam off, but that girl was tenacious. All the time, hounding Evelyn with her incessant questions, waving around photographs of the woman that Evelyn used to be, as if having them gave her some kind of claim. The more Evelyn refused to engage, the more persistent Sam got. She followed Evelyn into town. She staged public scenes. Everybody was talking. I guess I should have realized that it could only come to a bad end. That night, Sam barged in and she and Evelyn had an awful fight.
I am your daughter. You don't get to erase me like a mistake you made on a test.
Why can't you understand it? I don't want you. I never did.
Mom, stop. Mom, please.
In all the years we were together, I never once heard Evelyn so much as raise her voice. But that night something snapped. She threw the girl out. She told her she never wanted to see her again. She told her that if she came back that she would have her arrested for harassment.
So what happened next?
I'd left. I wasn't there when somebody, no mystery who, set fire to the house. It burned to the ground with my wife inside.
If you weren't there, how do you know? I mean, how can you be sure that Sam was the arson?
She wasn't just an arsonist. She was a murderer. Didn't you hear what I just said? Sam burned my wife alive. They arrested her that night, and then they let her out on bail. She ran. They convicted her in absentia. If they ever find her, they'll lock her up. That is not justice. Sam needs to die, just like my wife. And I am going to be the one to kill her. So, if you know where she is, you are going to tell me, and you are going to do it now.
I will do better than that. I will help you pull the trigger. Just so there is no misunderstanding about this, I have nothing but sympathy for your pain caused by that conniving little witch.
Carly, what are you doing?
I'm speaking the truth about Sam. Everything that you claim about her rings true with what I know, no matter what name she's using.
Sounds like you have your own story to tell.
Oh, you bet I do. Sam blew into my town, running con after con, left and right. Cards, jewelry heist, you name it. And then she slept with every man whose path she crossed, and then she crossed my husband's. And she tried to steal him. She tried to break up my family. Listen, I want this woman dead. And I want her out of this world more than you do. Stuart, you seem to have suffered enough. You leave Sam to me, and I promise you, I will take care of her for the both of us.
Do you mean that?
Using that on Sam won't bring your wife back. I am sorry for your loss. That was good. Good distraction. He had Stuart convinced.
What makes you think I'm kidding?
Stuart will probably back down for as long as it takes to get his nerve. What are you looking for?
My cell phone. I want to call Sonny, and I want to tell him
No,
exactly
you're not
what we
calling
found
Sonny.
out. Why not?
Sonny knows Sam is hiding something. That's why you are here. He sent you to
Yeah,
investigate.
but we do not know anything for sure, Carly.
Did you not hear what Stuart
The
just
man
said?
is choking on pain. He's bitter about losing his wife. There's always another side of the story. You know that.
You mean an opposing lie. That is what Sam does, Jason. She lies. And it is killing me to see you believe this so willingly.
Sam is the mother of my child. Now I'm going to give her the chance to tell her side, and so are you, Carly. You let me talk to her first, and I promise you, if she's guilty, I will turn her in myself.
Yeah, whatever.
You can go home now.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to stay here and see if there's anything else I can find out.
I'll stay with you and I'll help.
Why does it always have to be an argument? You're too emotional about Sam.
Fine. Good luck.
I'll have a beer.
I understand you've been asking about Sandra McIntyre, a.k.a. Sam McCall. Do you know her?
What's it to you?
Sheriff?
Stuart must have called the minute we left his house.
A rare instance of showing a lick of sense.
Yeah, he's in a lot of pain.
He's also suspicious. Stewart is concerned that you and the woman with you may be trying to pull one over on him. That you're actually friends of Sam's.
Trust me, that woman is no friend of Sam's.
How about you? Sam McCall was tried in absentia for murder and found guilty.
So she didn't get a chance to defend herself?
She ran because she was guilty. That girl burned her mother alive. Now that's a shame on a lot of levels. Evelyn was much loved in this town. Beautiful person, both inside and out. She did a lot of good for this community. Never took any credit for it. There was a lot of anger over her death. There still is, even after all these years. Now, I'm convinced the safest place for Miss McCall is exactly where she belongs. Prison.
What are you doing?
Be easy, come on. Just keep them closed.
They're closed.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, open.
Are you sure?
Open.
All right.
What do you think?
You did this?
Yeah, all by myself.
Max. Get over here. He must try to help
This
you.
doesn't make any more sense than it did before. We must be missing parts. Really?
Yep, thanks anyway.
Yeah, you were a big help, Max. You can go now.
Okay.
You can finish your sandwich, though.
Thanks for the sandwich.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'd have done it. I mean, I was just hurting a little bit. You know? I
Right.
just didn't want to show you up and stuff. So, what to you?
I'm not sure. I don't know. All of a sudden, it just became really important for me to put together my baby's first crib. To be a mother in some small way.
Sam, you are a loving, compassionate woman. And that's all that's going to matter to this daughter. Not whether you can build furniture, bake cookies.
Isn't this adorable?
Yeah. I used to see those a lot after a hard night, you know.
Oh, yeah, funny. No, look, there's more. You just kind of have to squeeze it. And it makes a funny noise.
Let me see what.
I think I'm just squeezing it wrong.
Let me see.
No,
Let me check it out.
I know, but I want to... Come here.
Wait. You know what? I know if you
Please, I
squeeze it. You know what you're probably going to want to do is break this down, right? So you can build it back up so then you can show me up again. Is that what you want to do?
That would be nice.
Here,
Yeah, but give it...
This is... I came by it. Jason wasn't here.
I wanted to show him the crib.
Bright pink for the baby girl.
Yeah. Okay. Is it done?
We're on the Elm Street Pier. There's a problem.
I'll be there in a little bit. I gotta go, Carly. It's business.
Okay, well, I'll see you later.
You're not here to stay here?
Yeah, talk with Sam just for a minute.
Jason's gonna be real surprised when he sees what you've done.
Absolutely, that's the idea.
Well, you're about to go through a very special bond, aren't you? Parent-child, mother, daughter. Are you afraid?
Well, isn't every woman who's pregnant with their first child a little afraid? I guess all we can do is try not to repeat the mistakes that were made on us.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Still, the past can be relentless. It stays around in your peripheral vision, just waiting to come front and center when you least expect it.
What are you getting at, Carly?
I'm just making observations. Just never know what the future is gonna throw at you, do you?
Hey, look what I did. What do you think?
I don't know what to think about you, Sam.
What's going on?
Nico was right.
About?
People are after you.
Jason, you
Don't!
can't-
I just came back from Bailey's Beach. You're wanted there for arson. Just tell me. Is it true? Did you set the fire that killed your mother?